Hello everybody, this is Chip Glennon and welcome back to our video blog. Today's topic is buying while divorced and what you need to know to move forward. There's two links down below I want to draw your attention to. The first link is to get a free home valuation. If you're thinking about selling your home, you can click on that link and get instant access to information on what your home might bring in today's market. The second link is where you can get a backstage pass to the MLS if you're thinking about buying a home, so you can search for a home just like realtors do. Now on to our video. Okay, everybody, as a lot of you can imagine in real estate, we deal with a lot of people when they're making major changes in their life, and one of which is, in 2,300 some home closings, I've dealt with a lot of my friends, family, and past clients who found themselves in a separated marriage or a divorce. And when it comes to buying a house, when you get divorced, it can definitely change your financial situation. So if you're newly single and looking to make a home purchase, there's a few tips that we can give you to accomplish your goals painlessly as possible. The first one is to check your budget and then check it again. Once you get involved with a lender and a home buying plan, you're going to get something called a loan approval or a pre-approval or a pre-qualification letter in some situations. And that provides you basically a maximum amount that you could spend on a monthly basis for your home. And what they'll do is give you what we call a good faith estimate, and that includes property insurance and property taxes. That doesn't mean that you're going to have to spend the maximum amount, but you sure probably in this situation aren't going to want to be house poor and end up with a home of your own, but no money left over for your other expenses and to be able to enjoy your life at this point. Another tip is I think you have to consider what's really important. Moving down, if it's necessary because of changing financial realities, may not sound like a real picnic, but overextending yourself to stay in a certain neighborhood or to buy a similar size house that you were in as a married person may not be either. You probably are going to have less purchasing power on one income, and that can lower some of your options and choices out there. But being realistic about what you can buy is very, very important, and it may require you to have a serious talk with yourself. Making a list of things that you must have, whether that means being in a certain school district for the kids or within a certain distance from your work. Those are some good first steps. One other tip that I'd like to give you is if you are in a divorce situation, consider, if possible, getting your name off of the mortgage. That can help improve your credit worthiness, because in the eyes of the lender or the underwriter, if you remain married and you're liable for another mortgage unless you sell the house or if you refinance. And so these are some things to just think about if you're wanting to purchase another home to have some stability for your family, for your children. That's not a bad idea if it's possible when you're going through this divorce. Sometimes being newly divorced, you might not be financially ready from a savings standpoint and may also have some other former obligations from your married life, like credit cards or investments, and sometimes some old debts that might be hurting your credit score. And you may not be able to rush into buying a home even if you want to. So, some lenders won't consider a diverse person who's receiving alimony to use that as evidence of income until there's enough history of the alimony payments being made on time. One last thing that I think is worthy of talking about, and this is after working with hundreds of people that are going through divorce situations. Buying a home is, as most of you know, such a big, huge undertaking, and not just from a financial standpoint, but also from the perspective of maintenance, upkeep, and being the only owner, which means you're responsible if something goes wrong. It can feel like you need to move and have something of your own. Sometimes that's a very urgent feeling and very real. You're going to want to make sure that not biting off more than you can chew, especially after the emotional turmoil you've just gone through ending your marriage. So I hope this has been a little bit of help. I've everything that I've dealt with over the years and that I will deal with, if you were to find yourself in this type of situation, is strictly confidential. We also work very closely with attorneys in these situations, because it's important we're not just looking at the housing decision, but your entire financial picture. And so I've worked with a lot of attorneys in divorce situations to make sure that we're looking out for your best interest, and certainly you're making all those decisions. We just want to make sure that we're doing things in your best interest at all times. So if you have any questions, please reach out and give me a call. I'm here to help. even if it's just to help you find a house to rent for a period of time, we can give you some resources to get that done as well. Guys, thank you for watching our video today. If you have any other topics that you'd like us to discuss or things you'd like us to cover, please text me those or email them to us, and feel free to forward this to anybody else that might be able to use this video. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching.